Good day and welcome back to another Dbz Dokkan Battle video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at the chain battle against Vegeta and Nappa for the 8th anniversary. Now this is a new chain battle. We all know how chain battles work, so this is versus Vegeta and Nappa. And for those who don't know, Explosive Chain Battle is basically a game mode whereby you try to attain the highest score possible. Now the effective categories here are the Wicked Bloodlines, the Giant Ape, I believe, and the Earthbred Fighters. So it's pretty straightforward. You can, well, sorry, not Giant Ape, but you can pretty much build a team around these units. You're going to want to focus on Frieza First Form units. For the extreme side, it was Power of Wishes, thank you very much. Power of Wishes, Earthbred Fighters, and Wicked Bloodline. You're going to want to focus on the First Form Freezers for the extreme side, and the Goku / Kaioken Gokus on the standard side. So on the super side. So it's pretty straightforward. How it works is essentially you'll pick a whole bunch of your units essentially to build up your team. What you're going to need to do is you select one to be an attacker, you select 2 linking units, and then you select teams from your friend units. So it's important to make sure that you're on top of your friend units. But yeah, generally speaking, things are pretty straightforward in that regard. How it works here, if we're just taking a look, is essentially we need to choose only Goku Kaioken units. So try and focus on those. If not, Saiyan Saga Goku units will be fine, or just base form Gokus, but in general you want to pick Kaioken Goku units. If you can't find those units, look to pick any Gohan Kid units that have the red sparkles. Now the red sparkles mean that they are highly advantageous units. That means they have a very big boost when it comes into the scoring mechanisms of chain battle. So you're going to want to make sure that you select those as much as possible. Now you can pick up a couple Kaioken Gokus. You can pick up the green Kaioken Goku with the ticket with the red stone if you need to. That'll be able to help you out quite a bit. So if you don't have him, I highly suggest you pick up the Tech Kaioken Goku with that red stone. And then of course as well, you can also use the free-to-play Greatest Warrior Missions LR. That's going to be a very crucial one, and everyone should have that unit. It's part of the tutorial, so you shouldn't really have any major problems there. Fill up the rest of your roster as best you can, because it mainly helps your friends. It's not really got anything to do with you, but to have better teams in the rotation is always going to be helpful to the vast majority of players and people. So try and focus on doing that just to help out everyone. Yeah, it's always great. Next best bet will be Kid Gohans, and then after that it doesn't really matter too much. You can just fill up with any red advantageous unit, but yeah, predominantly Goku's, Gohans, and then you're basically done. So that's it for the super side. It's a little bit of info to go through, because obviously on the super side you have to kind of prioritize making sure that you have the right unit selected, because it's going to help everyone else out. Now on the extreme side, Wicked Bloodlines, it's way easier. Just any first form Frieza, so any Frieza that's got the red sparkles, then fill up with any final form Friezas from the Planet Namek arc, so avoid some GT ones, and then you can also fill up with some golden Friezas if you need, since they have relatively similar link sets. So that's it for the extreme side. Extreme side is way simpler than the super side, because you have just much less limited options. You can go like, there's like Piccolo Juniors and things like that from Earthbred Fighters and everything, but there's really no need to push those units in any way. So don't feel the need to focus on them. There's really no point. Rather just go the full Frieza side, and then you should be able to have a pretty good time. At least from my perspective, I would say that's probably the best way to go about it. So you can always check other people's results, but mainly speaking, you should be able to try and aim to get over 100 million. That's the predominant goal always of any chain battle, is to achieve a score of over 100 million in a single run. But you do want to do it every day. There's cumulative goals for 1 billion, etc., 30 attempts, etc. So yeah, attacker, we're going to choose the free-to-play Greatest Warrior Missions Goku. He's the best free-to-play attacker, and everyone should have a rainbow, so it's a really good choice. When you're picking your friend team, try and focus on one that has mainly red dotted Gokus, and that should be good to go. Choose the Tech Kaioken Goku as your friend. You should be able to have him from the Redstone. If you don't, you can use this Buta 10 Goku, who is free to play, but he's not easily accessible. You'll have to farm him from Portal of Memories, but he is there. So I'm going to be using him just to showcase the score you can get with free to play linkers. And same on the Wicked Bloodline side, you want to use ideally the Tech Transforming Frieza, but if you don't have him, you can use the Strength LR Prime Battle Frieza. He's going to be the next best bet for you, since he links pretty much the same. He's just missing a couple links and modifiers, so yeah, but he's your best free to play option. Again, you're going to need to farm these if you don't have them, otherwise just use the summonable ones. Sometimes it's just easier to use summonable units. Once you are into the stage, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to click the button to slow it down. I always like to slow it down. Just gives me a little bit of a better look at the units that are coming in, and gives me a better chance at seeing what units to use and just take a better look basically. So yeah, super duper simple stuff. From here, what you're going to want to do is you want to prioritize getting Frieza units. The reason is first form Frieza units, mainly first form. If you can pick 3 first form Frieza units, or pick 3 Kaioken Gokus, but 3 first form Frieza units is the best. It basically guarantees that they're all pretty much going to link up the same. So, and you want to pick them as quickly as possible, because that does factor into your score. So yeah, that's pretty much it. You should be able to get 100 mil relatively easily, even with the free-to-play units, as it's a fairly simple task / concept. So give it your best go, and you should be able to get done relatively simple. And yeah, I think at the end of the day, you should be quite solid. So that's 116 million for us. Could be higher. I'll probably change up the linkers, but just to give you an idea that you don't need summonable units. But yeah, that's it. So let me know if you guys need any more help. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the next one. So good luck on your attempts, and let me know if you need more help. Bye.